So when I ask myself, what does it mean to be urban Aboriginal? There are several pieces that I sometimes struggle with. One, quite often you feel like you have a split personality. You're torn between two worlds. One is that cultural piece, and one is a mainstream service that continually we get pulled apart. Another piece is when you ask me how I feel about urban Aboriginal, often I feel that we're seen as a commodity, that we don't really matter, that we experience racism not with just in mainstream society, but often from people who are residing within the First Nations community. And I actually believe that all comes from colonization, that we have labels put on us by such things as the Indian Act. We are looking at the 60s scoop. We are looking at, the Indian residential schools. These are all pieces of policy that have been created to conquer, divide, and to assimilate the First Nations, Inuit, Métis communities into mainstream society. As an Aboriginal person, an Indigenous woman, I often feel that we are looked at as cattle of some sort, that we can be bought and sold. It's whose responsibility is it to look after us? And the reality is that we are individuals and we participate in society. I pay taxes, all those myths that go with it. People need to understand what they really are, and quite often that story is not told. When I talk about this is what I wish you knew, this was about giving individuals within the urban context the opportunity to express how they struggle with who they are sometimes, have a voice and the courage to say what they really need to say so that people can understand who and what we are.